All right, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Bookmap Onboarding Webinar. This is Bruce at Bookmap, and we're going to be going through the live order flow. I'm sorry, we'll be going through the live order flow a little bit later today in the All Markets webinar. This webinar here is to get you up and running with Bookmap. All right, so I'll go through the agenda here, but just note that 3 times a week we have this. Typically Dan is the one that hosts this on Mondays at 8 a.m. East Coast time. He is off today, so I'm covering. And then Brandon will be on Wednesday at 4 p.m. Okay, at the market close. These are East Coast times. And then I'll be on Friday at 1 p.m. So no matter where you are around the globe, you should be able to get your questions answered and get up and running in Bookmap. All right, so Bruce's pilot program is a thing that we're doing here, a new program. You may have heard about this. It's about building an edge. It's not just a setup, it's a process. And it's something we put together. If you're interested, it is included with the Bookmap Global and Global Plus subscriptions. All right, so anyway, I'll put the link into the chat and you can ask more about it if there's anything you'd like me to cover. Our agenda, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to log into bookmap.com and then we're going to take a look at our details, and then we'll go through this process here: downloading Bookmap, adding a data subscription, installing and running Bookmap, and then connecting data and adding the symbols, and then we'll go through some resources and answer your questions. All right, so first thing is go to bookmap.com, click on the login button here in the upper right hand corner and log in. Once you do, you'll see your username up here and you'll be in the Bookmap portal Getting Started tab. So your license key here, copy it. Now I'm assuming that you have already signed up for Bookmap and you already have Global or Global Plus Bookmap paid version. But anyway, this is what you'll do even for the free version at the moment. You'll see your license key, copy it like I said, and then we want to download Bookmap. So from the select the system here: Windows, Mac, Intel, Mac M1, M2, or Linux. The production version, there might be an alpha or a beta version as well. They have more features, but they are not as stable as the production version. All right, and then just click on download. All right, so once as Bookmap is downloading, we're going to add a data subscription, and let's talk a little bit about the data. So first off, you need to have data in order to run Bookmap. You might be able to get your data from your broker or your prop trading service. Okay, so let's see, on the free version. Okay, Bruce, yeah, that's I'll answer that right now. Okay, so if you log into Bookmap and then you click on Add Subscription over here, and if you see this page here, it either means you're not logged in or you don't have Bookmap Global or Global Plus. Okay, so you'll see the core subscriptions down here, also Digital Plus, and you will need to first subscribe to Bookmap in order to add data. Okay, so first steps first. Once you do that and you log in, this is what you'll see, and it will say Bookmap futures data here. You can check one of the boxes here and subscribe to Bookmap data for futures. Let's go through the bundles here. So first off, there is CME bundle that includes all of the CME group exchanges: the CME, the CBOT, the NYMEX, and the COMEX. It's $79 per month. This is a cost on top of your Bookmap subscription. All right, so now if you just trade the stock indexes like the ES or the NQ or the Russell, you won't need all the other exchanges, so you can just subscribe to it. It's $17 for the first month and $34 for every month after. All right, so if you trade the AGs, the interest rate products, or the YM, you can just subscribe to the CBOT. Again, all these prices are the same for single exchanges. If it's crude oil or energy, you can go to the NYMEX and subscribe there, or gold or the metals. COMEX is all you'll need. Now, if you trade crude oil and the stock indexes, then you might as well go with the bundle. It's up to you though. All right, so now you can subscribe to that, check the box, and go through the process. Let's scroll down the page a little bit, and you also see Bookmap equities data here. Okay, we also provide NASDAQ total view and last sale. It is 29 for the first month, 59 for every month after. Or there's another data provider called DXFeed for stocks, also for futures, and you can get the bundle here. DXFeed equities bundle is NASDAQ and EDGX together. So it's 59 for the first month and then 119 every month after that. Or you can get them individually if you want, NASDAQ depth for 69 or EDGX depth for 59. It's up to you. The more data, the better, the more ECNs like NASDAQ and EDGX. All right, so now you can subscribe to futures and stocks together at the same time. I'm going to show you that as we go through the demo. All right, so now we've downloaded Bookmap. We've added our data subscription. Let's install and run Bookmap. So here's where I downloaded it, and then double click on the desktop or the icon here, and then go through the wizard here, the setup, and then you'll see the desktop icon over here, and double click on that, and this will be the first window that you'll see pop up, the Bookmap Run Options window. So let's go through this process live, and I'll show it to you. So here's the desktop icon. I'll double click on it, and we'll open up Bookmap. All right. Just opening. Okay, so here's the Run Options window. So let's go through the different run options. The simulation mode here. This will connect you to live data, or we can make the connection to live data. But if you trade from Bookmap, any of the trading activity will only be simulated within the Bookmap environment. Nothing is routed outside of Bookmap. You could trade 1,000 lots if you want in here, in whatever futures product, or you can trade 100,000 shares if you want in stocks. So that's the simulation mode. Now the trading mode, you'll have to have Global Plus, and this here will allow to route your trade activity to your broker or your prop data service or prop trading service. Okay, so that's the mode you'd use there. In both modes, I highly recommend that you record your live data because then later you can debrief your trading or study setups in replay mode. Okay, so let's suppose, for example, a scenario of the day ends, you recorded your data and you want to go back in and check it out. You can open it up in replay mode and replay it again and again and again. So you can even see your record your orders in there and have them show up. All right, so those are the three options here. Let's click on the trading mode, and then we're going to open up Bookmap. Okay, connectivity configurations window may or may not pop up. If it doesn't, this is what you'll see. It says you're not connected to any platform or data. So we'll go through the process here right now. So go up to connections, and then let's click on configure. The connectivity configuration window pops up, and you see add connections, but add or remove platforms. First, this is what we need to do, is we need to add the adapters or their platforms. Okay, we don't offer all of them in the download of Bookmap. It would just be simply too heavy. So we'll add the adapters in here manually. We'll go click on that and then go to the plugins manager here. Let's scroll down and let's find that Bookmap down at the bottom here, available for install. Here's that Bookmap data here, and I'm going to install it. Okay, so now it says the adapter is installed and ready to use. Let's click OK, and then now we can add the connection here. So click on Add Connection from the platform dropdown. Scroll down, we'll find Bookmap data, and then server location. I use Auto, but you can also go with the US, Europe, or Japan, wherever you're closest. And then let's click OK. And great. Okay, so now we've made the connection. Let's go up to connections, and here it is. But now we need to select it. Okay, so just check the box, and you'll see that we're connecting to the platform or the adapter, and there it is. Now it's connected. And now all I need to do is click on the plus tab up here in the upper left, and I'm going to add a symbol. Okay, so platform, we're going to use Bookmap data. The type, we're going to use futures, and then the exchange. Well, let's click on the exchange, and I have CBOT, CME, COMEX, and NYMEX. Let's go with CME, and then the symbol in here. Let's click on that, and you'll see all sorts of symbols in here. But if you don't see it, just type it in. Okay, so I'm just going to type in the ES, and here it is here. This is the continuous contract. You can also put the Z and 5 at the end. So that would be the December 2025 contract. But let's just go with the continuous contract, and then we'll add some historical data in here. We'll just add 1 hour of the cloud data. This is downloaded from our server and then added into Bookmap. You can go with more. It will take longer, and if you add up to like 84 hours here of cloud data, it's quite a bit. It will make also Bookmap go slower if you have a machine that cannot handle it. All right, so let's go with 1 hour. We'll click subscribe, and there we go. So now you can see I selected the continuous contract ES, but this is what's showing here is the ESZ5, and that's correct. All right, so we can zoom out and take a look here. Great. All right, we're looking at the S&P E-mini, and we're up and running with live data. All right, now let's go in and add a stock now. And guys, I'll get to your questions in just a moment. So let's go to connections, and we're going to configure a new connection. We're going to add DXFeed. Now, the DXFeed platform's already added here in the download, okay, for this one. So all we have to do is add a connection. Go to platform dropdown. We'll select it, DXFeed, and then click OK. Let's go back to connections and select it. Okay, now we're connected to it. Great. So all we have to do is add the symbol. So click on that, and then from the drop-down here, DXFeed, and then the symbol. Start typing it in. If you don't see it here, let's add NVIDIA. There's going to be some fireworks this week, on Wednesday, right after the market closes, with NVIDIA reporting earnings. So let's keep an eye on NVIDIA. 1 hour of cloud data. Again, you can see I can download up to 24 hours of cloud data here. And now let's click subscribe. Okay, and NVIDIA, we'll click on the tab here. You'll see the blue line underneath it means that NVIDIA is selected. And we're up and running looking at NVIDIA pre-market. All right, great. Let's add one more. To connect to cryptocurrencies, we're also a data provider for cryptocurrencies as well as stocks from Bookmap data. So I'm going to show you both options here. So let's click on the add symbol here. We'll select Bookmap data, and then from the type here, click on that, and then we're going to go with perpetual or spot. This is for crypto. Spot is the spot market, and then perpetual are futures, perpetual contract. All right, so we're going to go with that actually, and then from the exchange, this is a product we created called Multibook, and this will allow you to connect to 4 different exchanges at the same time: Binance Futures, Bybit, OKEx, and BitGet. Okay, for Bitcoin USDT, or click on the drop down. You can go with Doge, DOT, you can go with ETH, you can go with Solana, whatever it is you want. Select it, and then down here under advanced options, 1 hour cloud data is fine, but you can also change the tick size and granularity for crypto, which is pretty interesting. So if you, I think Bitcoin's around $100,000 now, so you can go with either $50 or $20 per tick. I've been going with 20 if it's around 100,000 or lower. So each tick will be $20, and then the granularity is 0.01 of a Bitcoin is fine. But don't put in $1 here. It's just way too many price levels. You're going to see hundreds of thousands of price levels. It will overload Bookmap. So go with 20, and let's click subscribe. Okay, 20 or 50. and then we'll go back here, look at Bitcoin. And there we go. Okay, wow, we're down to 95,000. It is dropping. Okay, all right, so there we go. We're up with 3 different types of markets that we connect to: stocks, futures, and cryptocurrencies. I want to show you one more for Bookmap data. From the type here, we'll select stocks. The exchange here, there's only one, is NASDAQ. And then we can also look at NVIDIA at the same time as the DX feed, but let's look at AMD instead. And we'll type that in, 1 hour cloud data, and click subscribe. And we're up and running looking at AMD. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me get to your questions. But one thing before, let me show you a bunch of resources that I think you'll find very helpful for answering your questions. All right, so to do that, go to bookmap.com and then click on this link here, education. Okay, go there. This is our learning center, our hub that should answer any of your questions. Okay, you can see under knowledge here, there's the knowledge base. This is like the user guide for Bookmap. We have a symbols table, glossary. We have links to support, our Discord, blog, forum, etc. Support here. You can search for videos here. You'll see some banners promoting courses or new features. We'll scroll down. And if you're new to Bookmap, this is the place to go. Getting started. Click on this. This goes through the same process we just went through here. So you can review and get your questions answered in here for platform, connecting to data, adding a symbol. But there's more. This would be the next step if you're brand new. The overview of Bookmap, the volume dots explained, and then the heat map explained. Okay, these are very short videos that will answer many of your questions. All right, so that's the first place to go to. Let's go back to the Learning Center. The next step would be the Bookmap features. It's the same kind of course structure, but it goes through all the Bookmap features. Okay, so you'll see how to navigate around the charts, how to display elements, all the columns, very short videos to answer your questions, how to trade from Bookmap, the drawing tools, etc. All right, let's go back, and there's a few more things to go through. Connecting to data. If I didn't show something in here like Rhythmic, connecting to Rhythmic, you can go through the videos here. There's a couple different ways to connect to Rhythmic via Bookmap. You click over to the add-ons in here, and there's all sorts of add-ons for Bookmap, and these short videos will answer your questions, or you can go to the knowledge base up here. Okay, let's scroll down a little bit more. So now you're accustomed to Bookmap, you understand how to use it, you're all connected, you understand some of the add-ons. Next step is to go to Market Mechanics course and understand order flow in here. I highly recommend this because this will go through in here how, what Bookmap is showing and how to read these markets in this this algorithmic environment, and you'll understand really what makes price move in here. Okay, with these simple diagrams to understand the best bid, the best offer, what happens when you hit market sell, how the order book can affect price, etc. All right, so go through that course. There's 4 videos in here. They're about an hour long each. Okay, it's evergreen content though, and it should answer a lot of your questions. The next one would be the order flow course here, order flow phenomena. So if you want to learn about algorithmic buying, if you want to learn about spoofing, tape reading, layering, absorption, etc., you'll find videos in here that will answer those questions and explain what it is. All right, so let's go down a little bit further. Now, after understanding the environment you're in, it's time for strategies and setups. Okay, we have a supply and demand course that I put together. JTrader put one together for stocks and futures, and Brandon put together one for 0 DTE options. We'll have another one released this week, so be on the lookout for that, and some strategies and setups here as well. All right, so now the next step would be to get involved into the community. So scroll down a little bit further and you'll see our event calendar in here. We have all sorts of events every day. Here, I have an event later today at 10 a.m. Click on the link here. You'll see the Discord link to go to when it starts. You can add it to your calendar, copy the link, and etc. All right, so you can see we have all sorts of events. Just for today, we have 7 events. Okay, so cryptocurrencies, Brazilian markets in Brazilian Portuguese, multi-markets here, also in Spanish with Frank, options, futures, etc. All right, let me get to your questions, and then let's we'll let you get on with your day here. Okay, Bruce, so CME bundle includes stocks? No, it does not. It is stock indexes, the futures products. Yep. All right, and Daniel, what subscription should I choose for XAU? Okay, so there is no way to connect to XAU. I would go with the gold futures from the CME instead. So what you would need then, the cheapest way to do this would be to get Bookmap Global for $50 a month, and then you will get a subscription to COMEX. So 17 for the first month and 34 after. Okay, and so around 80 bucks or so, you'll be up and running in Bookmap. 84 bucks or something. 83, I guess. So that's the way to go. And why is because XAU is a CFD, okay, contract for difference. It's over the counter. There is no order book. There's no volume either. Really, it's kind of it's very opaque. A Bookmap is really good at showing transparency of what's happening in the market, and those products do not. Right, the spreads are super wide as well. It's very difficult to make money in those if you don't hold them long term. All right, so that answers the questions over here in Zoom. Let's jump over to Discord. What if I want to a broker API connection? Yeah, you can do that. You can create your own. In fact, let me show you where. Okay, no, let's go here. Well, in the Learning Center, we can go to Knowledge Base here. Okay, we're going to click on Knowledge Base. And then in the Knowledge Base, like I said, this is the user guide section. You'll find one on all the add-ons as well. And then this one on API. This would be the place to go, Samurai. Okay. And if you're interested in creating a connection, right? And then you'll see everything in here and links to, GitHub and all sorts of things. All right. Let me see if there's any questions over in YouTube. Just a moment. Let's see. Peter is asking, which plan should I go if you trade crypto and want to see absorption indicator and icebergs? Okay, so Peter, you could go with the digital plus version of Bookmap. However, it will not show. It'll show absorption, and I believe you'll have access to the absorption indicator. I'm not quite sure about that. Let me take a quick look here. But icebergs and stops, we have something actually better for icebergs, or I'm sorry, for stops. It will show the liquidations. Okay, so actual accounts being liquidated, hitting margin calls, and we have an indicator that will show that. So let's go through here. Digital plus, global, global plus. If we scroll down, you'll see the differences here. This is what Global Plus offers. All these different add-ons in here. You can see a break-even point, absorption indicator. So you can see the absorption indicator is not included in Global Plus or Digital Plus. Right? You would have to subscribe to it. What is the price for Global or Digital Plus? Hold on a minute. Scroll down to the bottom. It is, if it's billed yearly, 16 bucks. If it's a month, if it's billed monthly, it's 19 bucks a month. Okay. All right. Let me see if there's any more questions. Just a minute. Now let's take a look at the ES while we're doing that. Okay, great. I think I've answered all your questions. One more here. Let's see, Bruce, you're in the US trading futures and stock indexes. What connections then do you need? Okay, well, if you're trading stocks, you can go with either Bookmap data for stocks, which is NASDAQ, total view and last sale, or you can go with DXFeed for stocks, and they offer 2 ECNs, NASDAQ and EDGX. You can subscribe individually for them, or you can subscribe as the bundle. Now, if it's for futures and you only trade the stock indexes, you will just get Bookmap data CME only as the exchange, and that'll be $34 every month. Okay, $17 for the first month. All right, so that should do the trick. Oh, a lot of more questions here. Just a second here. Daniel, so if you get Global Plus, I need a data feed like Rhythmic. Yes, you will need a data feed. You can get Rhythmic data from our Bookmap marketplace, or like I said, you can get the Bookmap data from the website. Let's see, stocks and futures indexes for Bruce. Yeah, so if it's just that, then if it's stocks, you'll need to get stock data. Okay, if it's futures indexes, then you will need to get futures data. Okay, now stock indexes like the SPY or whatever, you can still go with stock data from either NASDAQ or EDGX, okay, from Bookmap data or DXFeed. All right. Which connection? You need global or digital plus? No, Bruce, you will need to get global, which is for all markets. Okay, or you can get global plus, which has all the add-ons, and that will is also for all markets. The digital plus is only for cryptocurrencies. That's it. Okay. So that should answer your question there. What connection? It's up to you. I think you will need CME, okay, for $34 a month, and then I would start off with Bookmap data for stocks, which is I think $59 a month. Okay. So you just go through the process I just showed you on the website once you log in. Great. All right, thank you, everybody, and we'll catch up with you on Wednesday with Brandon at the market close. Yep, have a good evening, or a good rest of your day. Good morning. All right, bye-bye.